Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable Lincoln pennies. If you have a jar full of pennies at home, you might want to check them after this video, because some of these small copper coins have sold for hundreds of thousands, even over $1 million. Stay tuned as we count down the top 10 most expensive and rare Lincoln pennies worth big money. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more exciting coin videos. Let's get started. Today, we're diving into the incredible 1960 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that might seem ordinary but can actually be worth a staggering $98,542. That's right, this small copper coin could change your life if you find the right one. But what makes this penny so valuable? Is it an era coin, a rare variety, or something else entirely? Stick around as we uncover the fascinating history, key features, and the exact reasons why this coin commands such a high price in today's market. The history of the 1960 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since it was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny became the longest-running design in U.S. history. However, over the years, small changes were made, including the addition of the D Mint mark, which signifies that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The year 1960 was unique because it featured two major varieties, the small date and large date versions. This was due to changes in the design of the date, which were subtle but important for collectors. Additionally, this year saw some very unusual mint errors, which skyrocketed the value of certain coins. Why the 1960 penny is so valuable. So, why is this particular 1960 Lincoln cent selling for as much as $98,542? Let's break it down. Small date versus large date. One of the main reasons collectors go crazy over the 1960 penny is the small date versus large date varieties. The small date version, in particular, is rarer and more sought after by numismatists. The difference lies in the height of the numbers in the date. On the small date, the 6 and 0 are closer together, while on the large date, the numbers are slightly farther apart. Mint errors and double dies. Some of the most valuable 1960 pennies have mint errors, such as double die obverse, DDO, or double die reverse, DDR, where elements of the coin appear double due to a misalignment during the minting process. One of the most famous errors is the 1960 D over D RPM, repunched mint mark, where the D mint mark was punched multiple times, creating a noticeable doubling effect. Coins with strong doubling on Lincoln's profile, the date, or the lettering can be worth a fortune, especially in high grades. High grade condition, MS67 Plus and red coloration. Coin collectors love finding uncirculated pennies with a bright red luster, known as RD, red grade. A 1960 penny graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC is extremely rare, making it highly valuable. A stunning MS67 Plus RD example sold for $98,542 at auction due to its immaculate condition and rarity. Current market value and auction prices. While not every 1960 penny is worth nearly $100,000, there are still plenty of valuable examples out there. Here's a breakdown of what these coins sell for today. Regular circulated condition, 1 to 10 cents. Uncirculated MS60 MS64, $10 to $1.50. MS65 red, $100 to $300. MS66 red, $1,000 to $3,000. MS67 red, $5,000 to $20. 000 rare MS67 Plus RD or era coins, $50,000 to $98, $542. The highest recorded sale for a 1960 small date MS67 Plus RD penny reached an incredible $98,542 at a major auction, proving that even a tiny penny can be worth a massive fortune. How to identify a valuable 1960 penny. If you're wondering how to check if your 1960 penny is a rare and valuable one, here's what to do. Look at the date. Compare the numbers in 1960 to see if you have the small date or large date variety. The small date is rarer and more valuable. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to look for any doubled letters, numbers, or repunched mint marks. Pay close attention to In God We Trust, Liberty, and Lincoln's profile. Determine the color grade, brown, red-brown, or red. The redder the coin, the higher its value. A bright red RD coin is worth far more than a dull brown one. Get your coin graded. If you think you have a valuable 1960D penny, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Where to sell a rare 1960D Lincoln penny? If you've found a high-grade or rare 1960D penny, here's where you can sell it: major coin auctions, heritage auctions, Stack's Bowers, Great Collections, eBay or online marketplaces. Make sure to get it authenticated first. Local coin shops or coin shows, online coin collecting forums, and Facebook groups. The 1960D Lincoln penny is proof that everyday pocket change can be worth a fortune. With a top market value of $98,542, it's definitely a coin worth looking for in your collection. Whether you're a casual coin collector or a serious numismatist, always check your change. You never know what treasure you might find. So, what do you think? Do you have a 1960D penny lying around? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the hidden gems hiding in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Lincoln cents, and we've got an exciting one for you: the 1963D Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin could be worth a staggering $29,532 in today's market. That's right. A single penny that could be worth thousands of dollars. So, what makes this coin so special? How can you tell if you have one? And why is it so valuable? Stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know about this rare and sought-after coin. History of the 1963D Lincoln penny. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse. However, in 1959, to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse design was changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo. This design remained on the penny until 2008, making it one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. The 1963D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which is why you'll see a small D mint mark right below the year on the obverse. This was a period when pennies were still made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, unlike modern pennies, which are primarily zinc with a thin copper coating. The total mintage for the 1963D penny was an astonishing 1,774,020,400. Yes, over 1.7 billion coins were struck. That might make you wonder, if there are so many, how can one be worth nearly $30,000? Well, that brings us to the next section: what makes this penny valuable? Why is the 1963D Lincoln penny valuable? Now, let's talk about the factors that make certain 1963D pennies extremely valuable. Not every penny from this year is worth a fortune, so you need to look for specific details that set yours apart. High-grade condition, mint state, and proof-like pennies. The most valuable 1963D pennies are those that have been preserved in mint state, MS, condition, meaning they have never been circulated. The highest grades, such as MS67 or MS68, are extremely rare. A coin in MS68 RD, red condition, can fetch upwards of $29,532 or more at auctions. Even an MS65 RD penny can be worth hundreds of dollars, so it's always worth checking the condition of your coin. Full red RD versus brown BN versus red brown RB tones. Collectors classify copper coins based on their color. A penny that has maintained its original red shine RD is worth significantly more than one that has turned brown BN or red-brown RB due to oxidation over time. Full red RD coins are the most desirable, especially in higher grades like MS66 or MS67. Rare errors and varieties. Certain errors and die varieties can skyrocket the value of a 1963D penny. Some of the most sought-after errors include double die obverse DDO. This happens when the coin is struck twice, causing noticeable doubling on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's portrait. A strong DDO can easily bring in thousands of dollars. Repunched mint mark RPM. some 1963 pennies show signs of the D mint mark being stamped more than once, slightly overlapping itself. These are rare and valuable to collectors. Off-center strikes. If the coin was misaligned during striking and shows an off-center design, its value can be greatly increased. Coins with 50% or more off-center strikes can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Die cracks or cuds. Sometimes, the die used to strike the coin develops cracks, leading to raised lines or blobs on the finished coin. These unique features make a coin more desirable. Low population in high grades. Even though billions of 1963 pennies were minted, only a tiny fraction have survived in near-perfect condition. The Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, have certified only a handful of MS67 Plus or MS68 examples, which makes these coins highly desirable and extremely valuable at auctions. How to identify a valuable 1963 Lincoln penny. So, how can you tell if your 1963 penny is worth thousands? Here's what to look for. Check the condition. If it looks almost brand new, with full red luster, you might have a high-grade coin. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin for doubling, repunched mint marks, or die cracks. Consider getting it graded. If you suspect your coin is an MS65 or higher, or has a rare error, sending it to PCGS or NGC for authentication can significantly increase its value. Compare auction prices. Look up recent auction records to see what similar coins have sold for. This will give you an idea of what your coin might be worth. Market value and recent auction sales. Now, let's talk about actual sales data. Recently, a 1963 Lincoln penny and MS68 RD sold for $29,532 at auction. Even coins in MS67 RD have sold for several $1,000s. Lower grades, like MS65 RD, can still fetch between $200 and $500, which is an incredible return for a single penny. Collectors and investors are always looking for top-grade Lincoln cents, which means the demand for these high-quality coins remains strong. With the rising interest in numismatics, prices could continue to increase over time. So, there you have it. The 1963 Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but certain examples can be worth an absolute fortune. If you have some old pennies lying around, take a closer look. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure worth thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest uploads. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny, and share your thoughts on coin collecting. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare coins and valuable pennies, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which is currently valued at a whopping $61,762. That's right. This tiny little penny could be worth more than a brand new car, and you might just have one sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now. Stick around to learn about its history, key features, and how to identify if you have a rare and valuable 1972 penny. Before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on amazing coin videos like this. Now, let's jump right in. History of the 1972 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, became an instant classic, featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse, front, and originally, wheat stalks on the reverse, back. However, in 1959, the U.S. Mint replaced the wheat stalks with an image of the Lincoln Memorial, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. By 1972, the Lincoln penny was still going strong, and millions of them were being produced every year. However, what makes the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny stand out isn't just its design, it's the rare errors and high-grade versions that make it extremely valuable today. Why does the 1972 penny have a no-mint mark? If you look at a 1972 Lincoln penny, you'll notice something interesting. It doesn't have a mint mark below the year. This is because it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which, at the time, did not use a mint mark on pennies. Unlike coins from Denver, D, or San Francisco, S, Philadelphia's pennies were simply stamped without any additional letters. Now, you might be wondering, why is a 1972 penny worth so much if millions were made? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and errors. The most valuable 1972 pennies, error coins. One of the biggest reasons some 1972 Lincoln pennies are worth a lot of money is due to a famous double die error. In simple terms, a double die occurs when the coin's design is stamped twice slightly off alignment, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and numbers. There are actually several varieties of double die pennies from 1972, but the most famous and valuable is known as Double Die vs. DDO Variety 1. Here's how you can identify it. Look closely at the words Liberty and In God We Trust at the top of the coin. If you see a strong doubling effect, you may have a rare double die penny. Check the date. 1972. In some cases, you'll see a doubling in the numbers. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the letters carefully. This error happened because of an issue during the minting process when the coin's die was struck improperly, creating the doubling effect. Out of the millions of pennies made that year, only a small percentage have this major doubling error, which makes them extremely collectible and valuable. There are other, less dramatic double die varieties, but the Variety 1 DDO is the one that can fetch the most money at auctions. Current market value of the 1972 NO Mint Mark penny. Now, let's talk about the money. Just how much is a 1972 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth today? Regular circulated condition. If your 1972 penny is just an average coin that has been used in daily transactions, it's usually worth only 1 to 5 cents, not much more than face value. Double die error in good condition. If you find a 1972 double die obverse penny, even in worn condition, it can be worth $100 to $500, uncirculated mint condition. If you have a high-grade 1972 penny with a strong strike and original luster, it could be worth anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000. Auction record price. The most valuable 1972 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny ever sold was a perfect condition, mint state 67+, MS 67+, double die obverse Variety 1 coin, which was auctioned for an incredible $61,762. Collectors and investors are willing to pay huge sums for rare coins in pristine condition, so if you think you have a valuable 1972 penny, it's worth getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. How to check if your penny is valuable? So, how do you know if you're sitting on a small fortune? Here's what you need to do. Check the year. Look for 1972 on the front of the coin. Examine the mint mark area. If there's no mint mark, it's from Philadelphia. Look for the double die error. Use a magnifying glass and check for doubling on the lettering and numbers. Inspect the condition. Coins with fewer scratches and strong luster are worth more. Get it professionally graded. If you suspect your penny is valuable, send it to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, to get an official grade. The 1972 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny is an exciting coin to collect, and if you're lucky enough to find one with the double die obverse error, you could be looking at thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. Even if you don't have an error coin, high-grade 1972 pennies can still be worth a good amount to collectors.so. Take a moment to check your pocket change, old jars, or coin collections. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare or valuable coin. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an incredible video for all the coin collectors and treasure hunters out there. We're talking about a rare and valuable Lincoln penny from 1975 with no mint mark, one that has sold for an astonishing $39,652 at auction. Could you have one of these valuable coins sitting in your pocket change? Stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know, including the history, key details, minting errors, and what makes this coin so valuable in today's market. History of the 1975 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple of American currency since its first introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse from 1959 to 2008 showcased the Lincoln Memorial. The 1975 Lincoln penny is part of this iconic series, struck by the Philadelphia and Denver mints as well as the San Francisco mint for proof coins. Now, here's something interesting. 1975 pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint do not have a mint mark. This was a standard practice for the Philadelphia Mint before 1980, meaning that a no-mint mark penny from this year isn't necessarily an error. However, not all 1975 pennies are created equal. Some are highly valuable due to rare minting errors, pristine condition, and high demand among collectors. Why is the 1975 no-mint mark penny so valuable? You might be wondering, why would a simple 1975 Lincoln penny be worth nearly $40,000? Well, there are a few key reasons: high-grade condition, MS67 plus or higher. Most pennies from circulation are worn down, scratched, or discolored. However, those found in pristine mint state condition, graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can fetch thousands at auctions. Rare minting errors. Some 1975 pennies have dramatic errors, such as off-center strikes, when the coin is struck outside the center, leaving part of the design missing. Double die obverse, DDO, or reverse, DDR, when the coin is struck multiple times, creating a doubling effect on the lettering or design. Struck on a silver dime planchet, a very rare error where a penny is mistakenly struck on a dime silver planchet. Broad struck errors, when the coin is struck without a collar, making it wider and misshapen. Copper composition and collectability. The 1975 penny is made of 95% copper, unlike modern pennies that contain mostly zinc. Because of rising copper prices and collector interest, older copper pennies, especially in uncirculated condition, have increased in value. Auction demand. As more collectors seek rare coins for their collections, the value of high-quality 1975 pennies continues to rise. Coins that were once worth a few $100s are now selling for tens of thousands in top-tier auctions. Record-breaking auction sales. Let's take a look at some of the highest prices paid for 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies. A 1975 no-mint mark penny in MS67 plus red condition sold for $39,652 at a major coin auction. A slightly lower graded MS67 red penny went for $12,500, proving how just a small difference in grade can have a huge impact on value. Even circulated 1975 pennies with minor errors have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars. If you have a 1975 penny, especially one in excellent condition, you might want to get it graded by PCGS or NGC to see if it holds serious value. How to identify a valuable 1975 Lincoln penny. Here's how you can check if your 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny could be worth thousands. Look for errors. Examine the coin under a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. Look for doubling on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's features. Check the color. Pennies graded as red RD are more valuable than those classified as red-brown RB, or brown BN. A bright red, lustrous penny is highly sought after. Inspect the condition. No scratches, dents, or discoloration? That's a great sign. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Weigh the coin. A normal 1975 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. If yours is significantly lighter or heavier, it might have been struck on the wrong planchet. Get it professionally graded. The best way to determine its true value is to send it to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. Current market value and where to sell. So, where can you sell a valuable 1975 penny if you find one? Here are the best options. Major coin auctions. Companies like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections specialize in rare coins. Online marketplaces. eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Etsy are great for private sales, but always verify authenticity before buying or selling. Coin shops and dealers. Local coin shops can offer quick appraisals, but private sales may yield higher profits. Coin shows and expos. A great place to meet collectors willing to pay top dollar for rare coins. As of 2024, the top condition 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is valued at $39,652. But this number could continue rising as collectors become more aware of its rarity. So, there you have it. The 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a hidden treasure worth up to $39,652. If you have old pennies lying around, it's definitely worth checking to see if you own a valuable one. Who knows? You might just have a rare gem hiding in your coin jar. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Let me know in the comments, do you have a 1975 penny in your collection? Have you ever found a valuable coin in pocket change? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the 1977 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a small but mighty piece of history that could be hiding in your collection, pocket change, or old coin jars. Believe it or not, this ordinary-looking penny has sold for a staggering $48,762 in the current market. Why is this coin so valuable? What makes it special? And how can you tell if you have one? Stick around as we uncover the secrets of this rare and valuable coin. History of the 1977 D. Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been a part of American currency since 1909, first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it originally featured the famous wheat ears reverse, which was later replaced in 1959 with the Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo to commemorate Lincoln's legacy. The 1977 D penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mint mark located just below the date on the obverse, front, side of the coin. That year, the Denver Mint produced over 4.1 billion Lincoln cents, making it a very common coin in circulation. However, within this massive mintage, there exist special varieties, errors, and high-grade specimens that can be worth a fortune. Composition and design. The 1977 D. Lincoln cent was struck using the standard composition of the time, which consisted of 95% copper and 5% zinc. It weighs 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. This was one of the final years before the U.S. Mint transitioned to the zinc-based composition in 1982 due to rising copper prices. The obverse, front, of the coin features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust." Above his head, Liberty. To the left the date 1977 with the D mint mark just below at the reverse, back, of the coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, with the inscriptions, United States of America. At the top E. Pluribus Unum, just below, 1 cent, at the bottom, rare air varieties that increase value. While most 1977 D pennies are only worth face value, there are certain rare errors and high-grade specimens that command big money. Let's go over some of the most valuable error varieties. Double die obverse, DDO. Some 1977 D pennies were struck with a doubling effect on the obverse, particularly in the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Coins with this error can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition. Double die reverse, DDR. A few specimens show doubling on the reverse, especially on 1 cent and United States of America. This is a rare find and can bring in significant premiums. OFF center strike. If the coin was misaligned during striking and a portion of the design is missing, it can be worth anywhere from $50 to over $1,000, depending on how off-center it is. Clipped planchet. A mistake during the planchet cutting process can lead to a clipped appearance on the edge of the coin. These can sell for $100 or more. BI error. Die break. Some 1977 D pennies have a small die break between the letters B and E in Liberty, creating a raised metal line that looks like an extra letter. This variety is popular among collectors and can be worth up to $300. Full red gem MS67 Plus. Even without errors, a perfectly preserved, high-grade 1977 D penny with full red luster can sell for thousands of dollars. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are especially rare and valuable. Market value and record-breaking sales. Now, let's talk about the money. While most circulated 1977 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, the rarest and highest grade examples have sold for impressive amounts. In 2018, a 1977 D Lincoln cent graded MS67 Plus RD by PCGS sold for $48,762. Setting a record for this coin. High-grade MS67 examples often sell for $5,000 to $15,000, while MS66 examples can bring in $500 to 000. Even lower mint state grades like MS65 can be worth $50 to $200, which is still a great return for a penny. How to find a valuable 1977 penny? So, how can you tell if you have a rare and valuable 1977 penny? Here are a few tips. Check the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Look for pennies with full luster, no scratches, and sharp details. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, off-center strikes, or die breaks. Weigh the coin. A genuine 1977 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, you may have a rare error. Get it graded. If you think you have a high-quality or rare error coin, consider sending it to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for professional grading. Search in old rolls and collections. Check bank rolls, coin collections, and even old jars of change. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. The 1977 Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but certain rare varieties, errors, and high-grade specimens have made it one of the most valuable pennies from the late 20th century. With a record-breaking sale of $48,762, this tiny copper coin proves that hidden treasures can still be found in your everyday change. So, go check your penny jars, coin rolls, and old collections. You might just have a small fortune sitting in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare and valuable coins, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because today, we have an exciting discovery for all you coin collectors out there. We are going to talk about the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that might just be sitting in your collection or even in your pocket change, and it's worth an incredible $23,757 in today's market. Now, before we dive into its value and how you can identify one, let's take a step back and explore the fascinating history of this coin. The history of the 1979 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, replaced the Indian head penny and has remained a staple of U.S. coinage ever since. However, the 1979 Lincoln penny belongs to the modern era of these coins, which underwent some significant changes. By the late 1970s, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different compositions for the penny due to rising copper costs. While most 1979 pennies were struck in 95% copper and 5% zinc, the U.S. Mint would eventually transition to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. This means that the 1979 Lincoln penny was one of the last years to feature a nearly solid copper composition, making it historically significant. Where was the 1979 Lincoln penny minted? In 1979, pennies were struck at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Denver Mint produced pennies with a D mint mark, while the San Francisco Mint produced proof pennies with an S mint mark. However, the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark on its pennies. That's why the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny is simply a regular issue coin from Philadelphia. But here's the twist. Some of these pennies turned out to be incredibly valuable due to their condition, errors, and high-grade quality. Why is the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? Now, you might be wondering, what makes this ordinary-looking penny worth a staggering $23,757? Well, there are a few key factors that determine its value. High-grade condition. The most valuable 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies are those that have been preserved in nearly perfect condition. Coins graded at MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare and can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. Mint errors. Some 1979 Lincoln pennies feature mint errors that make them unique. These errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and clipped planchets. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rare mistakes, which can significantly increase a coin's value. Full red color. Lincoln pennies come in 3 main color designations: red, RD, red-brown, RB, and brown, BN. A full red penny, which has maintained its original copper luster, is much more desirable than a brown one, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for these well-preserved specimens. How to identify a rare 1979 Lincoln penny. If you have a 1979 Lincoln penny in your collection or even in your loose change, here's how to check if it's valuable. No mint mark. Make sure it doesn't have a D or S mint mark below the date. If there is no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. Check the condition. A coin in circulated condition will be worth face value, but if it looks brand new with little to no scratches or marks, it could be valuable. Look for errors. Examine the coin closely with a magnifying glass to check for doubling on the letters or numbers, off-center strikes, or other abnormalities. Color matters. If your penny still has its bright copper-red color, it may be more valuable than a dull or brownish. 1. Current market value of the 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Now, let's talk about the real reason you're here, the value of this coin today. While most 1979 no mint mark Lincoln pennies are only worth a few cents, some rare examples in pristine condition have sold for big money at auctions. A circulated 1979 penny is typically worth its face value of 1 cent. A well-preserved uncirculated coin can be worth anywhere from $5 to $100. If your coin is graded MS67 or higher with a full red designation, you're looking at a value of several $1,000s. The highest recorded sale of a 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny reached a jaw-dropping $23,757. This was due to its flawless condition and rarity. Where to sell a rare 1979 Lincoln penny? If you believe you have a valuable 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny, there are several ways to sell it: online auctions, websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are great platforms where rare coins are bought and sold. Coin dealers. Reputable coin dealers can appraise your coin and offer a fair price. Coin shows. Attending a coin show allows you to meet collectors and dealers who may be interested in purchasing your penny. Grading services. If you suspect your coin is rare, getting it graded by PCGS or NGC can authenticate its value and increase its marketability. So there you have it, folks. The 1979 no mint mark Lincoln penny might just be one of the most valuable coins hiding in your collection. While most are only worth a penny, a rare high-grade example could be worth thousands. If you happen to find one in excellent condition or with an error, be sure to get it checked out. You never know, you could be holding on to a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on future coin videos. Let me know in the comments if you have any rare pennies or if you've ever found one worth money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare and valuable coins, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a small coin with a big value. You won't believe how much this penny is worth today. Some of these coins have been sold for an astonishing $64,999 at auctions. But why is this coin so valuable? What makes it special? And how can you find one? Stick around because I'll cover everything you need to know about this rare and valuable penny. History of the 1980 Lincoln penny. Before we talk about value, let's go back in time to 1980 when this penny was minted. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design we see on the 1980 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, which started in 1959 and continued until 2008 before switching to the shield reverse design. The 1980 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, which is why it has the D mint mark below the date. In that year, over 5.1 billion pennies were produced at the Denver Mint, making it a very common coin. But don't let the high mintage fool you. There are some rare era varieties and high-grade specimens that are worth thousands of dollars. Composition and design. The 1980 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. It weighs 3.11 grams, which is important because pennies made after 1982 were changed to zinc with a thin copper coating and weigh only 2.5 grams. If you ever find a 1980 penny that feels different or has an unusual weight, it could be a rare error. The obverse, front, of the coin features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's head, you'll see the words, "In God We Trust," and to the left you'll see, "Liberty." The date, 1980, is on the right side, with the D mint mark below it, indicating it was minted in Denver. The reverse, back, of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, which was designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can actually see the tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. The words, United States of America, are curved along the top, while the phrase, E pluribus unum, is just below it. At the bottom, you'll see the denomination, 1 cent. Rare errors that make the 1980D penny valuable. Now, let's get into the exciting part. What makes some 1980D Lincoln pennies worth thousands of dollars? The key to high value lies in rare errors and high quality grades. Let's break down the most valuable types. Double die obverse DDO. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a double image. If you look closely at the words Liberty or In God We Trust, you may see doubling. A strong DDO 1980D penny can fetch thousands of dollars, off-center strikes. If the coin was struck incorrectly and part of the design is missing, it's called an off-center error. The value depends on how off-center the strike is. A 50% off-center 1980D penny with a visible date and mint mark can sell for over $5,000. Broad strike error. This happens when a coin is struck without the collar that normally holds it in place, causing it to spread out wider than usual. A 1980D broad strike penny in good condition can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Clipped planchet error. This is when part of the coin is missing due to a mistake in the metal cutting process. A major clipped planchet on a 1980D penny can sell for $1,000 or more. Die cracks and cuds. Over time, coin dies develop cracks, which can cause raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin's surface. These are called die cracks or cuds. The bigger and more dramatic the die break, the more valuable the coin can be. Some rare die cracks on the 1980D penny have sold for over $2,500. High-grade coins worth $64,999 plus. Aside from errors, another factor that determines a coin's value is its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. A 1980D Lincoln penny in high grades, especially MS-67 or higher, can be extremely valuable. A 1980D penny graded MS-66 can be worth $500 to $1,500. A 1980D penny graded MS-67 can sell for $10,000 or more. A 1980D penny graded MS-68 is almost unheard of, but if one exists, it could fetch $64,999 or even higher at auction. One of the most expensive 1980D pennies ever sold was a superb gem quality coin with a rare error that sold for $64,999 at auction. How to find one and what to look for. So, how can you find one of these valuable 1980D pennies? Here are some tips. Search your pocket change. Many rare coins are still in circulation. Always check your pennies carefully. Look through old coin rolls. Buy bank-wrapped rolls of pennies and search for rare dates and errors. Use a magnifying glass. Some errors are small and hard to see with the naked eye. A good magnifying glass can help spot doubling, die cracks, and other key details. Weigh your pennies. If you find a 1980D penny that weighs more or less than 3.11 grams, it could be an error worth big money. Get it graded. If you find a coin that looks perfect or has an unusual error, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to certify its authenticity and value. The 1980D Lincoln penny might seem like just another old penny, but certain rare varieties can be worth a life-changing amount of money. Whether it's an error coin or a high-grade specimen, these pennies have become highly sought after by collectors. So before you spend that pocket change, take a closer look. You might be holding a $64,999 treasure without even knowing it. Do you have any rare pennies in your collection? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video about valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we have something truly exciting for you. A 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny that has been making waves in the coin collecting world, with some rare specimens selling for an astonishing $38,651. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny, something most people overlook in their pocket change, could be worth a small fortune. But what makes this particular coin so valuable? Why do collectors and investors pay thousands of dollars for this 1-cent piece? Stay tuned as we dive deep into the history, minting details, rare errors, grading, and current market value of this incredible coin. History of the 1971 Lincoln Penny. The Lincoln Cent series has been one of the most iconic coins in American history, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin has seen many changes over the decades, but one thing has remained the same: its popularity among collectors. By 1971, the U.S. Mint was still producing the Lincoln penny, but this year marked an important moment in coin history. During the early 1970s, the United States was experiencing a copper shortage, and the cost of producing pennies was rising. The government began experimenting with different metals, which later led to the introduction of zinc-based pennies in 1982. However, in 1971, pennies were still being struck with 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, making them more valuable due to their metal content. Where was the 1971 Lincoln penny minted? The 1971 Lincoln penny was produced at 3 different mints: Philadelphia Mint, No Mint Mark, Denver Mint, D Mint Mark, San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark proof coins. Most 1971 pennies are common and worth face value, but the real treasure lies in the No Mint Mark Philadelphia pennies that have unique errors and high-grade conditions, making them extremely rare and valuable. Why is the 1971 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth so much? Now, let's talk about what makes this coin special. The 1971 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny can be worth thousands, and here's why. Rare double die error. The most famous and valuable error on this coin is the double die obverse, DDO. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice at slightly different angles, creating a doubling effect. On the 1971 penny, the doubling is most noticeable on the word Liberty, the date 1971, and the phrase, "In God We Trust." This variety is highly sought after, and depending on its condition, it can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. High-grade condition, MS67 or higher, coins that have never been circulated and remain in mint state condition are incredibly rare. The difference between a regular penny and a highly graded one is night and day. A 1971 penny graded MS67 or MS68 by PCGS or NGC can bring in huge sums of money, with some sales reaching $38,651 or more. Lustrous red color, RD grade. When grading pennies, collectors look for color variations: brown, BN, red-brown, RB, and full red, RD. A full red 1971 Lincoln penny with a double die error in MS67 or higher is one of the most valuable combinations, making it a top-tier collectible. Current market value and auction records. Let's talk about the money. A regular 1971 penny without errors is worth 1 cent in circulated condition. However, if you're lucky enough to find a rare one with the double die error or in pristine mint state condition, you're looking at thousands of dollars in potential value. Circulated condition, worn, 1 to 5 cents. Uncirculated MS60, around $5 to $1.20. MS65, high grade, $100 to $500. MS67, extremely rare, $5,000 to $10,000. MS68, ultra rare, $38,651 or more. One of the highest recorded auction sales of the 1971 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny was a double die obverse variety graded MS67 plus RD, which sold for an incredible $38,651. The value keeps increasing as collectors compete to own the finest examples of this rare coin. How to identify a valuable 1971 Lincoln penny? So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1971 penny? Here's a simple checklist to follow. Look for the double die error. Examine the words Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and 1971 under a magnifying glass. If you see clear doubling, you may have a jackpot coin. Check for a lustrous red color, RD grade. The redder, the better. Coins with full red color are worth significantly more than brown ones. Grade your coin. If you believe your penny is in great condition, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. A higher grade means higher value. Avoid cleaning the coin. Never clean your coins. Cleaning damages the original surface and lowers the value. Leave it in its natural state for the best price. where to sell your 1971 Lincoln penny. If you believe you have a rare and valuable 1971 Lincoln penny, here are the best places to sell it: online auction sites, eBay, heritage auctions, great collections coin dealers, local and online coin shops, coin shows. Meet collectors who are willing to pay top dollar certified coin grading services. Get your coin graded first for a higher selling price. The 1971 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is truly a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. While most of these pennies are only worth face value, rare varieties with errors, high grades, and strong red color can be worth a life-changing amount of money. With the current market value reaching $38,651, it's time to check your piggy banks, coin jars, and old collections. You might be holding on to a small fortune without even knowing it. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin videos. Have you ever found a valuable penny in your change? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the latest rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting!